So today's blog is about formula to achieve success. And again, these are all large words, and most of the times these things are difficult to attain. And every time we hear this kind of stuff, we believe that there must be some kind of magic behind it. Again, most of the stuff in life are so simple, there is no magic needed about it. The first step to achieve success is to define goals. And I call it a 10-20-year goals. I have devised a goal decades ago, and then I continue following those goals. So somebody then can ask, if you're going to define 5, 10, 15, 20-year goal, how do you implement it today? And that's where I come back and say, think big, act small. So once you've divided a larger life goals, now you start dividing it up. Then you divide it into months, then you divide it into weeks, then you divide it into days, and you have a complete Excel spreadsheet which tells you what you need to do today so you can be where you want to be 20 years from now. Please, please, please remember, think big, act small, and that gets you to the goal line. Now, if that was the only thing to do, a lot of people will be successful. We all can take efforts to write our goals down. We can take efforts to define it on a daily basis, and then success still doesn't come. Then how do we make sure that we get the success? And here the role of advisor comes. Just creating the spreadsheet for next 10 to 20 years is not good enough. Now you need to get it vetted by somebody whom you believe, trust, and know he or she is going to give you the right advice. Once you meet with your advisor, refine those goals, refine the action plan. Then the advisor becomes your supervisor. So now you go periodically and meet with that advisor and say, let us confirm that I'm on the right path. And once you confirm that, that is huge. Now you're accountable for the goals you have created. That has really helped me a great deal in defining my goals, staying on path. What happens if you veer off of the goals? There has to be some consequences. In my mind, if there are no consequences to your actions generally don't work out right. So consequences are most important in accomplishing goals, success in life. I really would like to emphasize the consequences should not be punitive. The consequences should be creative. So let's take an example that the goal was to lose 30 pounds in 1 year, and we couldn't get there. The consequence is not that we stop eating the next day till we lose 30 pounds. That doesn't work. But what the better consequences would be is to get a nutritional course, go find a dietitian, meet with your advisor, and to see and analyze what caused us to veer off of these goals. First of all, if you're an advisor and if you're meeting the advisor on a regular basis, you will catch this problem a lot earlier than later. All these few things that we talked about, creating goals, large goals, long-term goals, cutting it down to daily action plan, having an advisor and a supervisor, and then creating a consequences plan, I think this surely determines that you will have a very successful career, you will achieve your goals. And this is the formula of achieving success.